Hello friends, my today's topic is how to serve static files in Django. If we talk of static files are usually CSS files, JavaScript files, and images. So these are usually static files which we found in websites, and these static files are normally not dynamic, and they are not updated depending on the presentation logic. So these static files are usually cached by the browser. So there is a way to serve static files in Django, and the ways can be different whether you are running project in development mode or in production mode. So I can tell you how to serve the static files in development mode. Let open our project. So my project is already running here in VS Studio. So let us open the settings file which is already I have opened here. You can see a base directory is already defined here by Django, and it tells the path where our project is located. You can just print it, and you can uh, see the path which is used by the project. Just type here print and just type the variable base underscore dr and save the file, and you can see that path will be printed in the console. Let me press Ctrl C and I can show you the path, and you can see that path is already printed here. So my project is located at home developer bits inside the directory Django tutorial VNV, which is a virtual environment, and the project name is Django tutorial. So Django tutorial is the root folder where my project is located. The complete file system is here, and it has been printed twice by the Django. So this is the complete path. So we will use this path to define our uh, static folder. This static folder will contain the static files. So let us first create a static folder in our root directory. So let me create here, this is our root directory. So let me create this is the root, and inside the root we shall create a new folder uh, having the name as static. Okay, so we have already created a static folder here, and there is nothing now, and we will now tell the Django the location of our static folder. To tell the location, just drag down, and you can see that static underscore URL is already set by Django. So we can just tell the location of our static folder, static files underscore dirs. So these variables will tell the Django where our static folder is located, and that static folder contain our static files. Just in the list you can define the base directory, base variable, and then you can define the name of our static folder, which is static, and just give a comma here. So the base underscore directory variable will pull the complete file system path, and we will giving a slash here, which will point to the static folder. So a complete path will be generated, which will point to our static directory. Just doing this, you can save the setting files. Just save it, and you can now define additional files here. For example, you can define here new folder, CSS, which will contain our style files. So on the CSS folder, you can define a new file, style.css, which contain the code regarding the CSS styles. So I shall copy some code here because we have defined styles here. Let me copy the style here. We were defining styles in the files itself. Now we are copying the style in a single file, which is style.css. So all the style will be located in this file. So let me save the file, and let us now check in the browser whether we can access the style.css. Okay, so URL is static. Let me check whether we can accept it. The folder, our site is already running, so let us path here, and under CSS folder we have style.css. Let us see it will is accessible. So you can see we are able to access the files here. So static files are working now. Now we have to use these static files. So what we will do, we will delete the style here. Styles were already defined in the footer.html. We don't need the style here, and we shall remove the style from here also. We don't need the style now. Here the style will be served from the style.css. So I am deleting the style from here, and let's see what happened now. You can see style is gone. Our header and footer is not working properly. Style is gone, and there is no style in our header and footer. Let us now use this style.css file so that some style is applied to the footer and header. So let me go to my base.html. Here we can define path to our static style file. So at first you have to define a logic which is called load static. Yes, so this functionality will load the static functionality which is used to serve static files. If you go to settings.file, you can see the Django already have a app. This is the name of an app which is used to serve the static files. Okay, so the functionality related to static files is loaded from this app, which is called django.contrib.static files. Okay, so it is very important to load static, and let me copy this line. Just copy this line. We can put our static file here. So just remove this line, and we want to load our own custom folder. So custom static folder, type just static here, and you can now type the complete path, which is css style.css, because the style.css file already actually located in the folder css, and that css folder is inside the folder static. So you can check the location here. Our parent folder is static, then there is css folder, and inside that there is style.css. So by typing the static here, the complete path will be automatically served here by the Django. So this line will serve the style.css file. So let us check what happened here. So you can see that our style is started working now, because style.css has been served by Django. And just go to view page source, and you can see that you can the complete path is here, and just click on this path. So and like that you can serve other files also. You can define other folder like JS folder, which will contain the JavaScript files. And you can also define images folders, which will have the images for the site which is frequently required. So this is the way how we can serve the static files during our development. But when the project is deployed in production environment, whether you are using Apache, Nginx, or any other web server, we have different code to serve the static files. The static files configuration is written in the server configuration files. So static files are served differently on the production environment. But today my topic was only how to serve static files during the development process. I hope you have enjoyed my video. Like it and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching it. Thank you.